Hey guys, this is Chris here, and today I have a contest entry for the YouTube channel Retro Slasher. I just recently came across this channel. I actually saw a video that Mood616 had posted for the contest entry, and I had actually seen Retro Slasher's videos before, but for some reason I wasn't subscribed to him, so I did subscribe to you. But this is a contest entry for him that he's doing, and he's giving away several prizes, very, very cool prizes, by the way. And so this is the entry for that. And he asked 3 questions, and question number 1 is, what is your favorite slasher movie? Now, this is an extremely difficult question, I think. Actually, all of his questions are fairly difficult. Slasher genre is extremely immersed with films, and that genre just happens to be the biggest besides zombies. So it's hard to figure out which one, especially if you've seen a lot of them. And I have certainly seen my fair share of slasher films. You could easily go with a Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, or Halloween as your top film. But I feel that kind of is throwing away just like an easy step for that. So I'm going to go a little bit further out on that one. And the reason I'm choosing this film as my favorite is because I always seem to talk about it. I always seem to bring it up in discussions. And there's just a very fond, nostalgic sense I have with this film. And that is The Ice Cream Man. I absolutely adore that movie. I love it. It's extremely cheesy and goofy, and I think that's why I like it, aside from the nostalgic factor of me watching it when I was little, when it first came out, and just be loving the whole Ice Cream Man and Clint Howard's appearance and just the way he just delivers that role. The second question is, what is my favorite kill in a slasher movie? And, well, that one's a little bit difficult as well. That question is just as hard as to answer, but I think I figured it out. I'm actually going to say 2 of them. One is my second favorite kill has got to be the fence post kill in Jason Goes to Hell, in the tent scene where he takes a fence post and sticks it into the girl and slices up and splits her in half. That scene, that death is always one of the best in my opinion. It's very violent and very interesting and different. But I think my all-time favorite goes to a film that is super cheesy, low budget, and just not, I mean, it's not well known, but it's still like a really cool film, and it's from The Invisible Maniac. And it's actually a scene where the Invisible Maniac stuffs a Subway sandwich down somebody's throat, and from where he's invisible, it's all done with the actor themselves doing it to themselves, and it's so stupid and so silly and so goofy and fun that I love it, and I always talk about it and I always think about it anytime I bring up like different kills or outrageous kills or stupid kills. And so that one I think has to be my favorite one, just because of the sheer stupidity and cheesiness of the death itself. And so I think that's my favorite one. But if I had to go for a second one, it would be definitely the tent scene from Jason Goes to Hell. The third and final question he asked is, what slasher movie that I could recommend to him that he had not seen or maybe not seen? And a lot of people might think that this recommendation is kind of not included for slashers because of the sheer type of movie it is. But I'm going to go with Rumpelstiltskin. I consider it a slasher movie. It's more of a fantasy type movie, like it's a fantasy horror film, because he's not really like a person killing thing. It's more like a creature killing someone. But I mean, it's the same as if you consider like Leprechaun to be a slasher movie, and I consider Leprechaun franchise to be a slasher film. So I would definitely consider Rumpelstiltskin to be a slasher movie. And if you have not seen Rumpelstiltskin, I advise you check that out. It's a lot of fun, definitely cheesy 90s film, and you may enjoy it. So that's my 3 questions answered right there. And guys, I will put the description, or not the description, but the link to Retro Slasher's video channel, and you guys can go and subscribe to him and make your own contest video entry. So see you guys.